Hi, my name is Brendan Whelan. I'm an exercise and sports science student at the University of Central Queensland. And today I'm going to give you a presentation on my findings into the effects of placebos on muscular strength. Placebos are regularly used in research trials to objectively test the efficiency of a new healthcare treatment, such as a drug. Ogeron, in 1994, suggested that the following two criteria need to be present. The placebo needs to be inert and also should generate expectations, involvement, subject utility, and be meaningful to the subject. A noted paper by Ariel and Saville in 1972 investigated the physiological effects of placebos, which resulted in an increase in weight lifted in 3 out of 4 exercises that were completed in the test into placebo phase compared to that of the pre-placebo phase. These days, supplementation is not just isolated for athletes. Non-athletes too take supplementation, which is quite evident when you go into gyms. Research has shown this, that supplementation and performance-enhancing aids have their place not only with athletes, but non-athletes as well. This leads to a question: can placebos really have a psychological and a physiological benefit? 15 healthy college-age men volunteered to partake in this study. There was a couple of procedures we went through. First stage was familiarization, then baseline, followed by 2 separate trial day testings. All up was a total of 15 days. We put a supplement protocol in place, so a month before and all during testing, that the subjects could no longer take any supplements other than the ones that we provided. All days consisted of 2 hours in the laboratory. When the subjects arrived, they warmed up on a Monarch bike at 60 watts for 5 minutes. Protocols put in place according to the National Strength and Conditioning Association. We did testing on 1 rep max bench press, 1 rep max leg press. Once we calculated the 1 rep max and recorded it, we took 80% of that, and then we asked the subject to lift that amount as many times as they could for both bench press and leg press. Then, post-baseline testing, we introduced the placebo by telling the subjects it was a powerful amino acid that would benefit them in their strength and endurance. Post-trial 1, we informed the subjects that there was research stating that the tablet does not actually work. Then post-trial 2, we informed the subjects that they were actually ingesting a sugar pill, which was the placebo. Results were calculated using a baseline one-way ANOVA. This was done on Microsoft Excel. Results showed that there was no significant difference between baseline trial 1 and trial 2. Significance was set at 0.05. To confirm there was no significant difference, a post-hoc test was performed with the 2K HSD method. Again returned a no significant difference. With the food diaries, full adherence to supplement protocol was evident, as there was no significant difference there either. As you can see by this chart, there was some big changes, but again, when we did the statistical analysis, it returned non-significant. And also previously spoken about, The calories, carbohydrates, proteins and fats, there was no significant difference either. The highest percentage of change was from baseline to trial 1, where the subject believed that they were taking the powerful amino acid, and 80% of the 1 rep max for endurance. But still there was no significant difference. One possible explanation for the continued improvement may be related to self-efficiency theory by Bandura, whereby the initial performance accomplishments of baseline influenced self-efficiency and effort during trial 1. In 2000, Meningeris replicated the noted Ariel and Saville research. During the study, they selected 6 out of their 11 subjects and informed them prior to the last trial that they were actually ingesting a placebo and not the anabolic steroid as they had previously thought. The 6 participants had a significant drop-off in the amount lifted to that of the participants by returning to baseline numbers that was recorded. Future research, well, what you should consider is maybe a stronger placebo. As stated in Ariel and Saville, they used an anabolic steroid, whereas our study used a powerful amino acid. Increasing the sample size from 14 to maybe 30 would give us a stronger statistical power. And also adding exercises. We were quite limited by using only 2 exercises. We could use exercises such as a shoulder press and deadlift also. In conclusion, the results showed that there was no significant difference between baseline and trial 1 and between trial 1 and trial 2. Improvement was based merely on belief that they were actually taking a strong supplement rather than actually taking the supplement. The practical implications are similar to that of Calistunas, Reed and Fitzpatrick, that they include informing athletes, fitness enthusiasts, coaches and teachers of the important role of psychological factors in determining many of the reported effects of performance-enhancing subjects. It is, in turn, a good starting point for coaches to educate people on the use of substances and leads more to the psychological aspects of training and skill development. At brendan.whelan@cqmail.com, and I will answer as many questions as you have. Thank you.